Hi, loves. I hope that you are doing well today. I am sending you so much positive energy and good vibes and healing energy and gentle energy and precious loving energy at this time. I hope that you can feel it. I hope that you can feel the vibrations. I'm sending it to you. Today, I had the amazing pleasure and opportunity to lead an online workshop with high school students at my former high school, my old high school. And it was such an inspiring experience. And my teacher from high school who invited me to do the talk asked the students what would be helpful for them at this time, at this very challenging time. And they said to do positive sense of self workshop through mantras and through meditation. And so I thought that that was very powerful that students were in touch with the fact that we really need to have a solid sense of self, a positive sense of self, in order for us to be able to really go into the world in a loving and positive way. It all starts within ourselves. So because I thought that that talk was so powerful for anyone at any age, I really wanted to share what I talked about on here with you all. So when I think about having a positive sense of self, the first thing I think about is self-love, of course. And you know I'm a self-love advocate, honey. I love to talk about self-love because it is the foundation of what helped me to create the beautiful journey that I am on right now. It is what helped me to start journal writing. It is what helped me to stop being addicted to alcohol. It is what helped me to truly progress in my life. And so when I think about self-love, there are other things that are involved that truly can affect how you feel about yourself. And I would say the most important thing is when you think about how you talk about and talk to yourself about yourself. Yes, the language that you use to communicate to others about who you are and the language that you use to communicate to yourself about who you are, right? Because often we can be confident, we can say, everything, we got everything together, but when we get home, when we are alone with our own thoughts, we may have a totally different perspective as to how we speak about ourselves. And that, honey, is actually the most essential part of developing a positive sense of self and self-love. Because the words that you use to speak about who you are, oh my goodness, that frames your experience in reality. That frames how you walk through the world. So there are certain words, and I know I've shared this in other videos, but I want to bring it up again because it's so important. There are certain words that I had to learn to eliminate from my vocabulary, like the B word, right? And when I think about the B word, it's not the BITCH word, but it's a different word that has to do with finances, right? And that is saying I am broke. Because when you use the word broke, anything that you say after or following the most powerful words in the universe, which are I am, you are making a commitment to the universe about that thing. You are putting out into the universe that that thing is what you are claiming. I'm going to repeat that. Whenever you follow the words I am with, you are making a commitment to that thing. You are putting out into the universe that you are claiming that that thing that you say, I am blank, is what your day is going to be like, what your year is going to be like, what your life is going to be like. Because you see, the way the universe works is whatever you put into the universe, whatever you repeat to yourself constantly, embeds itself into your subconscious mind, which is your powerhouse, honey. And it doesn't matter, right? The universe doesn't know the difference between you saying negative things about yourself and you saying positive things about yourself. It just accepts what you say about yourself in a daily basis as your truth, right? It's like whatever you feed your mind, whether negative or positive, you create into your reality. So it is very important for you to think about the words and choose carefully the words that you use to describe who you are. It is vital. So for me, I had to unlearn a lot of the words that I used to describe myself previously, you know? So using the word broke, I kicked that out of my vocabulary and I switched it. I switched my mindset. I switched my vocabulary. And instead of saying that, no matter what my wallet looked like, no matter what my finances look like, I shifted that and started to say things like, I'm working on purchasing that item. I am working on building my wealth, you know? And then I spoke what I wanted to be committed to into the universe. I am wealthy. I'm living an abundant lifestyle. Money flows to me easily. Because those things, right, whether they are true at this set moment or not for you, if you repeat them on a daily basis, become your reality. And you know what else? Your subconscious mind starts to create, believing that this is the reality that you want, starts to create ways for you, ideas for you, messages for you as to how you can achieve that wealth, right? Another thing is when you say things like, I am not good at, or I can't do, eliminate that. Focus on what you are building. Focus on what you are working towards, right? I used to say a lot, I'm not good at math. And then when I took a test, I wouldn't be. But if I said to myself, I am working on improving my ability to do math well. That's true, right? Now, if I switch it even more and I say, I'm awesome at math, I'm building the confidence to be able to feel that way. Whatever you repeat to yourself on a daily basis becomes your reality, your positive sense of self. And that's true for not only what you say to yourself, I think that's at the core, that's at the essence, but also what others say to you, right? You have to think about your friendships, your relationships, and people that you have conversations with on a daily basis. Are those conversations positive? Or are you leaving those conversations feeling drained and not so good? Because if you are, it's time to switch the conversation and you can choose what kinds of conversations you want to have. I know that it can be hard to say to people, hey, I'm not really interested in talking about that. Why don't we talk about this? And my suggestion and what I do is I always try to find a positive somehow. I know that it doesn't always seem like it's a possibility, but the more that you work on positive sense of self, the more your mind gets trained to look at positivity in every situation. I mean it. So it's important to really think about what kinds of conversations you're having, who you're surrounding yourself with, right? Are these people uplifting you? Are they inspiring you? Are they encouraging you? Or is it a toxic situation? Because that can affect our sense of self as well. And toxicity is real. So take that seriously, because you want to flood your mind with positivity. I'm taking this amazing course right now, and the instructor shared that one of the ways that he brought more positivity into his life is he started using post-its. And for the post-its, he would write positive things on each one. And in order to physically, literally surround himself with positivity, he would write positive words, positive messages, positive notes on each post-it and put them everywhere around his house. So that way, no matter what direction he looked in, he saw positive things, positive words, and that made a huge difference in his sense of self, because no matter what direction his eyes went, they could read something positive. And that's really how you want to build your life. Especially at this time, it's important to think about how you can find peace. Because sometimes positivity has to do with a peace of mind, a peace of heart, a peace of emotion in the soul. Sometimes that has to do with just feeling calm. So thinking about words that soothe you and putting them up in your house, or things that soothe you, sounds that soothe you, right? That matters. But I really want to emphasize that in order to build a positive sense of self, it's super important to be aware of the language you are consuming, the language that you are speaking, and the conversations that you are having. What you see, what you consume on a regular basis, like in your social media feed, make sure that it feeds your soul with positivity, that it ignites and inspires you. Because if it doesn't, it's time to unfollow some things, right? And it's time to follow other things, right? Let go of the lesser so that you can make room for the greater. Sometimes we have to let things go so that we can embrace the positivity that we really need to feel good. Is that easy? No. Does that take practice? Of course. But that is an essential part of feeling positive. And so mantras have really helped me to have positive language associated with my everyday. And especially when we are dealing with tough situations, it's important that we have a script in our minds, because the mind can travel into a negative place. That's a natural thing that can happen. So if we have a script set in place, and I've referred to my idea of this mindset shift tool, right? A word that you can use, a phrase that you can use to alter dramatically your feelings or your thoughts instantly. We can do that with mantras. And mantras are basically positive statements that are generally starting with I am. And so there's some positive mantras that I created today, and I wrote them down in my phone, and I want to share them with you. And I want you at home, if you can, in front of the mirror, or if you can, just say out loud, I want you to say them with me, and say it with your chest out, like Cardi B says. Say it with your chest, right? Stick your chest out. Speak it proudly. Say it loudly, okay? You can say it in the mirror. Yes. I am an unstoppable human being. And when you say it like that, you feel the positive energy. I am an unstoppable human being. And then I am powerful beyond measure. I am powerful beyond measure. I am capable of achieving anything I desire. I am successful in everything I focus my energy and attention on achieving. I am successful in everything I focus my energy and attention on achieving. I am full of love. Say it with me. I am full of love. This is my favorite one. I am expensive, honey. When people want to ask you your worth or play around with you about your worth or you're feeling like you're second guessing yourself, say to yourself in a proud way, I am expensive. I am amazing, because you are, honey. I see you shining. I am amazing. I am beautiful inside and out. I am beautiful. I hope you're saying it loud and proud. I am healthy. Whenever somebody asks you how you're doing, especially at this time, I am healthy. I am feeling good. I am feeling good. I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes. I am living a life of abundance. I am living a life of abundance. I am a loving human being. I am a loving human being. I am grateful for everything that I have. I am grateful for everything that I have. And that, all those mantras, if you repeat to yourself daily, if you look in the mirror and take 5 minutes of your day, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, to just repeat that over and over to yourself, I guarantee you, if you do that before you go to school or before you go to work or before you get started with your day, and I know that we're home, but you know what I mean, before you start your day, I guarantee you it will change your life, because it gets the mind in the rhythm of looking for positivity. It really does. It really does. And one of the other things that really helps me with having a positive sense of self, in addition to these mantras, is having a gratitude journal. And in a gratitude journal, you basically write what you're grateful for every day. And for me, every morning when I wake up, I start by saying, wow, I'm here. I'm breathing. I woke up this morning. I'm grateful. You know, focusing and encouraging yourself to focus on 3 things that you're grateful for every day when you wake up, and 3 things that you're grateful for that happened to you today before you go to bed. Magical. Because you are training your subconscious mind before you go to sleep to focus on positivity. And when you wake up, you're training your mind to really focus on having a great day, to really attract more positive energy into your life, and to really bring your positive sense of self into your reality. So a gratitude journal. 3 things that you're grateful for when you wake up, and 3 things that you're grateful for that happened to you that day before you go to bed. You can say them out loud. You can write them down. I think writing them down is very powerful because you can always look back and you have all of this gratitude full of a journal. And doing that really changes things for you. It brings you positivity constantly. And then the 4th thing that has really helped me is meditation. Meditation is not easy for some of us because the mind is busy and it's hard to slow down. But meditation really helps us to focus on being present, focus on our breath, focus on who we are. So when you think about that, when you think about taking time for yourself and self-care and self-love, meditation is powerful. Meditation heals. Meditation changes things. And I encourage you to practice, even if you start doing it for 1 minute, to practice taking 1 minute where you sit still and you close your eyes. And you can even use your timer on your phone. And you just focus on your breath. And there's so many different kinds of meditation, but I wrote a meditation today for the students I was leading the workshop for, and I want to share that with you. So I'd like for you to, if you're not already, get into a comfortable position. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a deep breath out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And make sure you close your eyes if you can. Take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. And I just want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to guide you on this meditation that I hope inspires you. Okay? Imagine you are walking through the most beautiful park. There are lush, tall, green trees, birds singing, and the air smells sweet. As you walk down the park path, you see a small house with a golden door. You walk towards the house, and the door has a small sign that says, "Welcome. We've been waiting for you. Use your golden key." In your pocket, you reach in and you find a beautifully designed, heavy golden key. You put it in the lock, and the door creeps open slowly to a beautiful, bright room that smells absolutely amazing and divine. The room has bright white walls and warm lighting. There are yellow flowers all over the room lining the walls. It is an indoor garden of beautiful flowers. Then you notice a big, comfortable blue chair. It is plush and fluffy and soft. You go to the chair and sit in it. Wow, it feels so comfortable. Next to the chair is a beautiful small table with a colorfully painted teapot and a matching colorful mug. You pour yourself some tea It smells like jasmine flowers and peppermint. You put the tea down and enjoy its warmth flow down your throat into your stomach. You lay back on the chair and rest, enjoying the beautiful room and the comfortable chair. You feel your body relax into the chair. Your head leans back, your shoulders loosen, your chest rests back into the chair, and your legs are loose and comfortable. Your breath is so smooth. The cool air flowing in through your nose and out through your mouth feels amazing and so soothing. You hear a voice that says, "You have always had the key to this room, and you always will. It is within you." You smile. "I have always had the key to this room, and I always will. It is within me." Remember this always. Now, slowly, when you are ready, allow your eyes to flutter open and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I send you so much love. I hope that this video resonated with you and provided you with some healing. I love you all so much, and I thank you for joining me today. Sending you so much love. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, the key is within you. The room is within you. Your inner peace is within you. Bye. Have a great rest of your day.